Alright, so I've never really vlogged before, but I guess this will be my first entry, because I got this GoPro now. So, I'm at Calhoun, Missouri. Trailhead's up at the top of the hill, so I decided not to go up there. But I'm about 200, I'm at about mile 258, I think, or 255, I think is what that says down there. And decided to take a little break, my first stop for the day, and on my way to Pilot Grove. And there are a whole bunch of birds. I don't like birds. Alright, right it into Windsor now. I'm actually gonna stop this trailhead for a little bit, take a little break. My legs are starting to hurt, but we're about maybe a third of the way there for the day, and it's about 10:30 or so. So we're making pretty good time compared to last year.
Don't you eat, and don't you worry. Don't you eat, and don't you worry.
Alright. Highest point of the whole entire trail. Elevation 955.
Don't you worry. Don't you eat, and don't you worry. Don't you eat, and don't you worry.
Alrighty. Right it into Green Ridge, Missouri. It's about 12:15. I'm about 15 minutes past what I needed to be at. My goal was to be in Green Ridge by noon, but I'm still making way better time than I did last year, and I think that I should be pulling in Pilot Grove about 6 or 7 tonight. So, about halfway there now. I'm gonna stop here for a little bit and rest my legs, stretch out my back a little bit, but it'll be good. So ever since I was a kid, I remember looking up, driving through Sedalia and seeing the bridge for the Katy Trail. I never knew what it really meant, and once I did, I said I really wanted to go across it. So here is the Highway 65 bridge in Sedalia. Alrighty, it's about 2:45, 3 o'clock, and I just hit mile 244. I think I should be able to make Pilot Grove by 5 o'clock. And I'm averaging about 12.4 right now. So 12 miles an hour is my average. So I got about 20 miles left until Pilot Grove. Yeah, I should definitely be able to make it by 5. I might take a little break at Clifton City, but my dad brought me tacos for Taco Tuesday while I was in Sedalia before he had to go home. So I'm probably going to try to make it to Pilot Grove and sit down and enjoy my tacos. Got out of Clifton City, and there's some awesome people there. They actually did the whole trail. Are going to finish it out tomorrow. started up at Machens, and then are gonna stay the night in Sedalia, and then go home or get the rest done down to Clinton and go home tomorrow. So that's awesome. It kind of motivates me a little bit to keep on going. So we got about 12 miles, give or take, 12 miles today, or left to go for the day. So yeah. Done. Kind of interesting. Alright, good morning. It's about 7:30 Wednesday morning, and they were working on the pool last night, so I didn't really record much. I didn't go home until after dark. But just sitting right in Pilot Grove City Park, right here about 6:30 or so. Woke up this morning, my back really hurts, but I'm just gonna take some ibuprofen, some allergy pills, and go on my way. It's gonna be the shortest day today, about 35 miles, give or take. And I'll see the Missouri River for the first time, so that'll be nice. And I'll see that about 15 miles from here, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm feeling pretty good though about this, so had a lot of motivation yesterday from everyone. So. Alright, doing really good this morning, averaging about 10 to 12 miles an hour so far, and I'm about well over halfway there. I got about 4 miles left to Boonville, and I'm about to cross over I-70. It's the only overpass, but every time I drive on I-70 I always point this out. If you don't bike, then you don't know what the Katy Trail is, or at least if you don't go on trails, you don't follow it or anything, you don't know what the Katy Trail is, and you probably have passed under or over the trail several times if you're driving on I-70. Coming up on your left. Alrighty, I'm pulling into Boonville Trailhead right now. It's about 191.8. And from here I got about 4 miles to New Franklin. And then not much after that, about 20 miles I believe. So I want to sit down and take a little break. Alrighty. Going over the Missouri River for the first time. And there's the original Katy Railroad Bridge. Alrighty, so now that I've made it through Boonville, over the bridge and everything, no more cars for a little bit here, I talked about my little stop in Boonville. So I stopped there for about 20 minutes or so, And while I was there, I stopped over at the caboose and took a picture over there, and this girl comes walking up and she says, "Can you fix my tire?" And so I said sure. We were walking towards her bike, talking and everything. Turns out she's from Archie, which, for those of you that don't know, it's just a couple miles away from where my mom grew up. And I've been through Archie several times. So, a little connection there. And this is her third time, I think, doing the full trail. She's going to be going towards Machens, so maybe I'll see her again before the end, which would be cool. Alright, we're having a New Franklin. Coming up on the one and only tunnel in the entire trail. And then I'll be in Roachport. Got about half a mile more. Alright, I'm just out of Roachport. I got Missouri to my right, and these big, huge bluffs to the left. And I'm gonna be going under I-70 here in a second. Wow. So I made it to Cooper's Landing, about 5 till 3. And I got some Thai food from their kitchen. It's not too spicy. I haven't tried the crab rangoon yet. It came out fresh, so. But yeah, I got lots of time. I want to sit back and relax. Alright, it's 7 o'clock. I'm at Cooper's Landing still. I'm gonna stay the night. And I'm gonna cook me some dinner. The Thai food was good, so I still want to eat something for dinner. And surprisingly, no one is here still. I took a 2-hour nap. Just been asleep since 5 o'clock. I just got up and no one here. But I heard some music up at the stage, so I might go check out that after dinner. But otherwise I'm just gonna sit here and watch the sunset over the river. Good morning. Alright, it's about 8 o'clock and just now started riding. I woke up about 4 in the morning and there were 2 raccoons digging into my things. And that is my first encounter with any animal on any trip. See if I can make that vertical incline. It's a turtle. little barge coming through on the river. That's the first one I've seen this whole time. There's the Capitol out in the distance. Not sure if you're gonna be able to see it on camera, but I've made it to Jeff City, about 2 miles from the trailhead. Got a little bit of a flat right outside Jeff City, so I want to fix that real quick. Alright, just now getting out of North Jefferson City. Got some cool looking houses up here on the bluffs. But I'm about 12 miles from my next stop. I got the tire figured out. Met some cool people. Some people that wanted to help me out fix the tire too, so that was nice. And fueled up a little bit. Now I got about 12 miles, hopefully no rain. Rain for no rain right now. That is a cool place to live right there. Cool driveway too. Okay, I am about 100 miles left of the trail. Not left of the trip, but left of the trail, because I have to get back to my campsite and get into the train the next day. So I made it to Portland, Missouri. It's a River's Edge campground. I got a little buddy here now. It's a good dog. And not much here. No service, no nothing. So I might charge up and maybe read a book tonight. Been here for a few hours. Had something to eat at the local diner. But yeah, just kind of waiting for the girl to come around so I could pay for my tent site for the night. And sat down at the river for a little bit. Top of day 4, and about 8:15 this morning. I'm biking for a little bit now, so I'm running just about the same schedule every day. Wake up at 7, take about an hour to get up and have some breakfast, pack everything up, and be back on the trail by 8, and then bike for a few hours, get to my place, and go to sleep at 9 every day. So, whew. My knees are kind of hurting this morning. I pedaled a little too hard yesterday, so I'm just kind of watching myself today. Oh, there's a deer up there. Is it a deer? Kind of looked like it. May not be. Sun's kind of in my eyes. So yeah, I got the river off to my right. And some nice little hills to the left. Yeah, that is a deer. And some nice hills to my left. I know I'll be going through Bluffton here in about 5 miles or so. They say I have some of the largest bluffs on the trail, so yeah. That just looks awesome. Like, this doesn't look like something you see in Missouri with somewhat mountains and bluffs and then fields and wow. It really is just amazing. Coming up into Bluffton now. Wow. Alright, I am going about as fast as faster than I've ever gone on the trail. About 16 miles an hour, give or take. I'm now closer to 14, but we are being chased by a storm right now. So my goal is to make it to Klondike Park as soon as possible, and I still have about 30 miles left for the day. I bike about 18, so I think I can make it. Got about until 2 o'clock to get there, so just kind of pushing through it, and I could take a nice long break and watch some Netflix and get ready for tomorrow. The long day, 70 miles, so. Kind of see the storm starting to build over there. Raining over there in the fields, and I don't have a raincoat on right this second, so I guess let's see if I can outrun that cloud. That's the only thing really threatening right now. Logically, I should probably stop and put on a raincoat. Well, looks like it just rained here. I didn't get rained on, but if I had been 5 minutes earlier, I would have. The trees are kind of dripping on me, and the trail's a little damp, and it kind of smells like rain now. But hopefully, I'm good enough to get to Augusta without having to put all my rain gear on. Still looks like it's raining up ahead, but so I'm just getting a little sprinkle from the trees. That's fine. That does not look like fun. I'm glad I'm riding alongside it and not into it. But I got about 9 miles left for the day. I'm making more than excellent timing. Yeah, last year I did just about 70 miles. It's about 20 miles longer than today, and it took close to 16 hours, I think, and today I'm doing 50 miles in 5 hours. And most of that might be motivation from the rain, but the other half is actually my pace this time around. So, say my redemption run is going good so far, and I get to enjoy the scenery. So yeah, beauty of biking. Storms are brewing. Doesn't, well, I don't know, I'll probably be riding right into it, to be honest. But quite a bit of headwind. Decided to stop in Detsau, I believe is how you pronounce that. And met a pretty cool guy there. He did the trail a couple years ago in 2 days, 120-mile days, which is crazy. I'm doing mine in 5. So I guess I have something to look forward to next year, is doing the trail in 2 days. But man, this headwind's ridiculous. He said he's been riding since 1992, whenever the trail first opened, and he rides it every single year. So I don't know, it's cool stories like that, cool people that you meet, and again, it just makes me want to be one of people that make it all the way to the end and come back every year and do some of it again, just because it's kind of fun. So I think it went past me, and man, that's awesome. Just be able to like look over the fields and look at that big storm. I mean, I can see where it's raining. That's just awesome. This is by far the nicest campground that you can stay at on the Katy. Maybe a little close to the neighbors, but yeah, that's all I need. A little picnic table with my name on it, literally. So yeah, I want to kind of set up camp, and it's only about 2 o'clock, so sit down and enjoy the weather while I can before it starts raining again. I was lucky enough to not get rained on while I was out, so. Good morning. 6:45, Saturday morning. It is May 26th. For people that don't know, 26 is my favorite and lucky number. So let's see if I can finish off the trail. Leaving my tent and sleeping bag and clothes that I don't need, and I'm just basically carrying the essentials, food and water, and my solar panel to make sure I have a charge the whole trip. We're looking at about a 72-mile day, I think is the final number. But yeah, it's my longest day yet, I think, and it's gonna be the hottest day. But I think my goal is gonna be to try to get it done by 3 o'clock. It's gonna be my ultimate goal. Let's see if I can do it. Also, this is the funnest part about coming to Klondike Park. Is this little trail to get to the Katy Trail, because it is straight up downhill. I had to walk my bike up this because I couldn't even pedal up. Oof. I mean, I'm not even pedaling, I'm already at 15. I have no brakes by the end of this. Alright. Nice. 72 miles to go. Alright, I'm riding into St. Charles right now. I'm about 2 miles outside. I really don't like riding against highways, but it is what it is. But I think I have about 12 more miles maybe once I get to St. Charles. So I have 14 miles in all from right now. And it's only like 9 o'clock. So I'm doing pretty good. Doing really good actually. I've only been biking for about 2 hours and 15 minutes or so. Alright. Just made it through St. Charles. I'll probably get some video on my way back too in a little while. I got 12.6 miles. It's a pretty nice area over here. Lots of people. I believe where those hills are out across the fields is the Mississippi River. If I read it correctly while I was in St. Charles. Alrighty, I'm on my last mile of the trail. So I figured that I would, ooh, that was a frog. I figured that I would go ahead and video the last mile. So enjoy.
that's yours too. I don't know where I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, must be somebody overboard. So you come on, Britney, you got to get back up, you got to hold on. Yeah, you gotta yeah, you got to wait. Yeah, you gotta wait. But I don't wanna wait. No, I don't wanna wait. So, bless my heart and bless my mind. I got so much I wanna do, I ain't got much time. So, must be somebody up above. So you come on, baby girl, you gotta get back up, you got to hold on. Yeah, you got to hold on. Yeah, you got to wait. Yeah, you gotta wait. But I don't wanna wait. No, I don't wanna wait. You got to hold on. When the world ain't treating you good, you got to hold on. When everybody's looking at you funny, you got to hold on. You got to hold on.
Now 26.9. That's it. Nothing much to it. All right. Well, that's about it. Got outside of Defiance, going back to camp. I was able to get some more water, so I ran out of water. And I filled up my tire because I got a flat. But got it all fixed up and about 5 miles from camp now. still making way better time than I thought for 72-mile day. It's even, I want to be getting to camp earlier than whenever I did my 61-mile day on Tuesday. So I'm doing really good. I'm really tired, hurting a lot, but almost done. I didn't notice those houses up in the bluffs earlier. That'd be a really cool place to live. Like oversee the entire bottom one. Alright, it's 3/27, May 26, 2018. I'm back at camp after a 72-mile day. Figured for the people that were wondering, I camped the entire trail, and with that I brought my own food, except for whenever I decided to go eat out. But I brought my own food. It was either Mountain House or Packet Gourmet. And tonight I'm having chili. For lunch today I had biscuits and gravy. And then every once in a while I'll make a Gatorade powder drink with my meal. But yeah, just in case if anybody was wondering what I ate and drank while I was out doing this for 5 days. It's just a whole bunch of freeze-dried meals that I went on to Amazon and bought. Except for the Packet Gourmet, I had to buy it from their website. That was a pain. And the shipping, but it's okay. It's really good, so. After over 250 miles on gravel, there's nothing like riding a bike on a paved road. It feels really nice. I'm finally able to hear everything and not just bike tires on gravel. And we're going back to gravel. Why could they not just pave the last mile of the road? And this isn't even like trail gravel anymore, this is road gravel. Just to get into Washington. Great. Alright. Going over the 94 highway bridge. Probably the scariest thing I will do this entire, well, scariest thing I have done this entire trip. No shoulder, cars going by, 55. If you want a good thrill, do this. I mentioned that it's right over the Missouri. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be the new bridge. It'll have a bike lane in it. Doesn't really help me right now. Made it to the station. I get to watch the river for the next 2 hours before the train gets here.